The Nationals were playing some really bad baseball before the most recent series against the Giants, but despite that, there are still fun things about this team, including good fun things. And if you think this is one of those milquetoast, oh, the team is bad, but this guy is good, I guess. No, this is real. Nationals reliever Victor Arano has been truly great. The former Phillies standout signed a minor league deal with the Nationals pre-lockout, and that quickly became a major league deal once the Nats camp broke. Which, by the way, I don't mean to brag, but I did tweet that he would make the team back in March, so... Before I jump into the numbers, and believe me, I want to, let's learn about Victor Arano's journey to the Nationals. Arano signed as an international free agent out of Mexico with the Dodgers in 2013, but he was quickly traded to the Philadelphia Phillies in 2014 as a player to be named later for pitcher Roberto Hernandez. He made his major league debut with Philly at the end of 17, and he was really good, pitching to a 1.69 ERA in just over 10 innings. He started the 2018 season in the majors, and he excelled, pitching nearly 60 innings out of the pen with an ERA under 3, and he quickly gained a reputation for having a wipeout slider. Unfortunately, his 2019 season was short-lived due to an elbow injury that later required arthroscopic surgery. And then in 2020, he struggled to regain his arm strength, missing the COVID-shortened season before he was designated for assignment during the 2021 offseason. The Braves claimed him and outrighted him to AAA, but they never called him up, which really sucks for him because they won that piece of metal in October. And finally, in the 2022 offseason, Arano signed with the Nationals. So, Victor Arano has had a tumultuous few seasons, but now he's here, and he's perfect. One thing I've loved from Arano is his pitch mix, and come to find out that he's actually changed his pitch mix for 2022. Arano was a slider-heavy pitcher who threw the four-seam fastball off of that slider in his early career, but after joining the Nationals, they saw something in his lesser-used third pitch, the sinker. This new nasty sinker combined with his wipeout slider from the same release point gives him a lethal arsenal that keeps hitters off balance. This is what tunneling is. Here's an Arano sinker. Here's an Arano slider. And when overlaid on top of each other, you can see that hitting is impossible. This pitch combo is producing a high strikeout rate for Arano, a low walk rate for Arano, and a very high soft contact rate for Arano. And finally, I can talk about the numbers, and I am so excited because some of these numbers are actually crazy. Arano's surface numbers may confuse you as his ERA sits over 4, but that was inflated by his only mediocre performance of the year against the Giants. He's still striking out opponents at a rate of 14 batters per 9 innings while only walking 1.6 batters per 9 innings. Arano has excelled at pitching a soft contact so far this season, as is shown in his 60% ground ball rate and his 0 barreled balls allowed. He's keeping the ball down and off the barrel, which has limited home runs to, according to my calculations, 0. And on top of all that, he's been unlucky. Victor Arano is pitching against an opponent's BABIP of nearly 400. For reference, a league average BABIP is 300. That's league average. Not a pitcher with a 1.50 FIP like Arano, who only allows a 17% hard hit rate. His 1.50 FIP should tell you a good amount of what you need to know, but what if there was another stat that exemplified what Victor Arano's true value really is? Well, my friends, you're in luck, because boy, do we have a surprise for you. She's the hot new statistic that everyone's clamoring for. It's time to meet Sierra. Sierra enjoys long walks on the beach, relaxing with friends and family, and Clayton Kershaw. But don't be fooled, she's not like other girls. Sierra prefers her contact soft. And no need to worry about location for that first date. Sierra adjusts to your park. Just don't take her to Coors Field or she might just blow up. Sierra, or Skill Interactive Earn Run Average, is the most accurate statistic to predict a player's future ERA. Sierra and FIP are similar in some ways. For example, both Sierra and FIP like strikeouts and dislike lots of walks. But unlike FIP, which excludes balls in play, Sierra calculates for batted ball type. This can get a little complicated because there are just so many different possible outcomes in any given ball in play, but Sierra attempts to adjust for those factors. For example, a pitcher with a high walk rate may seem bad, but if he also has a high ground ball rate, he'll end up with more double plays turned behind him. Sierra tries to normalize each different possible outcome like that. Sierra scales similarly to ERA, so for 2022, the league average ERA is currently sitting at 3.77, which is very low. An average SIERA would be around that same number, but SIERA also comes with one more twist, which is that relief pitchers tend to average a SIERA of 0.37 points lower than starting pitchers, so drop that number a little bit more. Now, what's considered a good SIERA? Again, like ERA, it depends on the season, but anywhere from 2.80 to 3.60 would probably be considered great to excellent. Adjusted for relief pitchers, let's put the scale at around 2.50 to 3.30. And finally, just for fun, let's drop it a bit more due to the lower run scoring environments. So, from 2.30 to 3.10 would be a decent estimate for a great to excellent SIERA rating for relievers in 2022. Victor Arano's SIERA is 1.94. End video.